Where OriginClear is going, ultimately, is we believe we're going to be a real player in the water industry. As oil prices come back up, the oil industry now has to spend $3 trillion a year to modernize the facilities. What that means is all of the substandard ways of dealing with water, like just putting it down a disposal well, now we're going to start being able to reuse the water. Our technology can compete with that. That's billions of gallons of water that are actually not going to disappear forever. So that's where these new technologies come in. America does not recycle a lot of water, only 1%. We're behaving like we got lots of water. Well, look at Flint, that's contaminated water. They got plenty of water, but is it drinkable? No. So we need to be water wise. Water, especially wastewater, has gone from being a liability to an asset. And that's if you treat it properly, you can reuse it for agricultural purposes, for industrial purposes, as drinkable water. So there's a whole new world taking advantage of what used to be thrown away and reusing it. All water is recycled water, and it comes back through the cloud system, etc. Well, you can replicate that in a water treatment plant and actually not have any scarcity of clean water. The whole water world is moving to a decentralized structure, just like all kinds of other things.
Today is our first water conference that the OriginClear group is having, and we've got 5 companies that are speaking today, all of which have their own unique technology, their own market applications, their own customer base. If we can bring these companies together and let them continue to operate independently, but at the same time share their technology, share their market knowledge, their customer base, there's just dividends to be had.
Bill Charneski brings in Dan Early. And Dan Early is just an amazing person. Why? Because he has a proprietary technology for delivering these water systems in a box. Boom. Just drop them in the ground, forget about them for 100 years. Amazing. And they use so little power they can run off a solar panel. All of a sudden, Dan Early was part of our company. And so we're actually delivering systems to end users. The first deal we did was a brewery, and we're also working with other water companies. The key is how do you scale up? Remember that the #1 opportunity in the decade to come is going to be with what I call stranded assets. These are users that are stuck without connection to the sewage grid. And now they didn't have to build a 3-mile sewage line that the city won't even accept. So they're going to have to build their own sewage plant. We have the ability to drop one in, recycle. We're going to have a standard lineup of these modular water systems. So what we're moving into now is let's really go into the business of delivering our technology as a complete solution to the marketplace. So we've basically bought the ability to commercialize not only other people's technology, but our own. With the OriginClear cooperative that we're setting up, whether it's through direct ownership, joint ventures, strategic partnerships, there's a bunch of ways we can work together. You can actually get those efficiencies of volume, you can actually get distribution. And our plan is to keep growing the revenue steadily, achieve profitability, blow right by that, and keep growing. And we're going to see on the other side. That was an amazing conference. I loved how the team came together. This summer when we launched Modular Water, we committed to an expansion path for OriginClear. That costs money for sure. We believe it will repay our investment many times over. Now, you can help, but we're not asking you to buy our public stock. Here's how it works. We're offering a new type of preferred stock. It offers an 8% annual dividend, and we must redeem the investment by September of 2020. In other words, you make your principal back, you make 8% along the way, and it is secured by our patent portfolio. Now here's the important part. You will also receive, as additional consideration for your purchase of these preferred shares, a significant grant of common stock. Now this is subject to the terms and conditions, of course, of the offering. And you must be an accredited or foreign investor. But don't worry, we will walk through all of that. Let's discuss it now. Here's how to make that appointment. I invite you to join me in our vision for transforming the water industry at a time when the people of the world need it most. It's been an honor presenting to you, and let's talk further.